Factor completely s to the fourth minus 81. We look at both terms, we see that there are no common factors, so our greatest common factor is 1. We have two terms, and the way that we can factor this two-term problem is by factoring it as the difference of squares. So we see that I can square s squared to get s to the fourth, and we can square 9 to get 81. So yes, we can write this problem as the difference of two things being squared. And when we factor that, the difference of two squares, it's the sum and the difference of the two things being squared. So we have currently, we have the quantity s squared plus 9 times the quantity s squared minus 9. So now I need to check each of my individual factors to see if we cannot factor any further. Yes, you can write the first factor as two things being squared. However, we cannot factor the sum of two squares. So we leave our first factor alone as s squared plus 9. We cannot factor the sum of squares. However, this factor can be factored further. S squared minus 9 can be factored as another difference of squares. What do we square to get s squared? We got to square an s. What do we square to get 9? 3. And the difference of two squares, when you factor that, it is the sum and the difference of the two things being squared. So our final answer is the quantity s squared plus 9 times the quantity s plus 3 times the quantity s minus 3.